So today I'm going to share with you the Z Grill wood pellets. Now, I just got my promotional Z Grill, and along with it, I got some cherry wood pellets. The representative from Z Grill told me that this is their most versatile flavor, and he thought that this would go with just about anything. So that's what they sent me. Now, I also purchased hickory on my own because I know that for things like beef and for things that I want to hit with a short amount of smoke, I want something a little bit stronger than cherry. I loaded the cherry into the pellet smoker, and I've been using it for all my cooks. So I've used it for the biscuit test, the seasoning, the ribs, and the chicken, and a couple of other things that I test cooked. The pizza that I burned, that's a me thing. And so far, so good. I really do like the flavor. And something that I want to point out is that on the back of every bag, they have a flavor chart which shows what they go well with. Now, my personal favorite is to use the cherry with pork. I either will use a cherry or I'll use a pecan, and either one, it's hard to go wrong with. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and light these. I'm just about out of propane, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to get these lit up. I put cherry in this one, and I'm going to use this one to do a little bit of smoked salmon later. And then for this one here, I put the hickory in, and I'm just going to let that keep this nice and seasoned. So we'll go ahead and hit that. 14 seconds and it is burning. That is the sign of a nice dry pellet. It's not going to be ready to run in 14 seconds. It's going to take a good 3 or 4 minutes before you can actually use that and it won't go out. But if you've got a good solid dry pellet, that works great. Let's go ahead and hit the hickory, and I'll try that for another 15 seconds and see what it does. "15 seconds, and look at that thing burn. That is great. Now, it needs a little bit more time than that because it's almost going out, and I have the pellets just a little more packed here than I do over there. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break, and then we'll be right back, and I'll go ahead and blow these out, and you'll be able to see how well they burn. So it's 30 seconds, and I still think they could use a little bit more time, but because we want to give you an accurate test, I'm going to go ahead and blow these out. The trick is one puff, and look at that smoke go. Look at that. I'm going to separate these just a little bit so you can see them a little better. And they are smoking right along. Again, if we close that up inside a smoker, it would probably go out right now. But if we let them go for a while, they're going to be great. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can do the relight test, and that's how you know they're ready. So what we'll do, try not to get smoked out here, and then I'm going to slowly blow on them and see if I can get them to light back up. And there you go. I've got that lit. Still right on the edge because I had to blow a lot to get that to come back on. But when they come back on, you know that they're just about ready to go inside of a closed smoker. Again, when you use these trays, you always need an air intake. Otherwise, they will go out. But look at that. I'm going to leave that right there. And then actually, I'm going to go ahead and toss that down on the bottom and let that smoke because I love to add extra seasoning flavor to any smoker. But check that out. It's going. We got it to light up just barely. We'll need a couple more minutes before it's ready to go inside a smoker, and I'm going to put it inside a smoker with some salmon and smoke myself up some yummy treats. So check these things out. If you buy them, I think you'll be really happy. I like how consistent they are and how dry they are, and they have worked out excellent in the Z Grill itself. So also check out some of my Z Grill videos and see what you think of the Z Grill program. That's the buy one, get 10 for shipping. So you get grills, brand new one, every 5 years for 50 years. So check that out and see what you think. Have a great day.